Hey guys, Supersonic123 aka John here. Welcome to episode 5 of the Everton Career Mode. And as you see there, my game capture sort of messed up. It didn't actually record. It cut out the part where I was recording the Tottenham game, and we lost that 2-0. It was not a pleasant experience to be in, and I apologise. As you see here on transfer deadline day, we got an £11 million offer for John Stones from Real Madrid, which we do reject because John Stones is probably one of the best young talents of the club. As you see there, Verratti going to Arsenal, never seen that before. Muller to Man City, never seen that before. And Everton to Valencia, I definitely actually haven't seen that one before. And taking a look at the latest deals as well. Yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves is the fixed transfers. I wonder if Alaba's gone to Juventus yet. It's that bad. It is that bad. But I think we'd pretty much wrapped up our transfer activity really for the most part of it. So we didn't really do a lot. As you see here, Atletico Madrid signing Mario Götze and Cavani signing for Man United. Why Bayern not selling all their best players is not something I understand. Or why Götze would even imagine going to Atletico Madrid, but okay. So I got some player training here. Regular 5 lads, even though it's in the month of September, I'll start using the new fellas pretty soon. The next training session, that is. The lads going well there. And because it's an international break, these are the lads that are the trainees for September. Stones and De La Feu, you see, they're going up to 79 overall. And Bernat, he has gone up to 80 in terms of his overall already, but trying to train him to see if we can get him up more. So we take on Chelsea for the first game of today's episode after the error with the Tottenham game, and I do apologise for that. You don't understand how upset I am. And also, you might have to pay attention to the audio in this game. I tried putting the commentary, music, sound effects, all that on a lower volume to make my voice more audible. We took on Chelsea here at Goodison Park, hoping to bounce back from that Liverpool match with a win. As you see, they're sitting in 7th after the Tottenham game, which we did lose. But it could lift us back at the table where we belong, really.
Try and use that and build on confidence, but I don't think it's going to work. I think they're going to lose again here.
So, Alan Smith being left to lose.
Quick look at a couple of the key players that we feel might surface in this game.
Well, it doesn't always turn out that way, but you would earmark this pair as two danger men in this match, two lads that could change the course of the game.
So Martin Tyler, Alan Smith talking about Ross Barkley and Pedro as a main duo to look out for in today's game. We'll see what sort of impact they both have. Take a look at the large team. It's the same usual team you'd expect from us.
Starts with James McCarthy in central midfield.
What do you think of Batshuayi at number 8, by the way? I gave him that number just to carry on from Oviedo, who had the number previously and of course left the club. Chelsea, it's a no surprise team really. It's one of the teams you expect Chelsea to be putting out.
Last game, Diego Costa was the lone striker today.
Really?
We'll have a chance to have.
Well, I guess no John Terry and Zuma, but anyway. First chance of the game comes after a couple of 10 minutes here, specifically. Baines finds Kevin Morales into Romelu Lukaku, who cuts inside, has a go on his favourite left foot, and it's deflected wide of the post. Morales gets a throw in towards De La Feu, who goes in, gets taken down, and it's a penalty to Everton. I was jumping up and down when this decision was given. This was a chance to give us a 1-0 lead in this game. And
just wondered about the colour there.
Very much a penalty, no doubt about it in my opinion. I think Pedro was a bit relentless there. He just hacked De La Feu down, his fellow Spaniard.
Whenever that happens, you're going to get penalised.
A nasty challenge from the Spaniard. Now Romelu Lukaku has a chance to make it Everton 1, Chelsea 0. Saved by Thibaut Courtois. That's not what we wanted at all.
Coleman.
So later on, Gerard De La Feu going on the right hand side. He turns back in. Still Gerard De La Feu. De La Feu finds Barkley. Barkley finds De La Feu. De La Feu. Courtois gets a hand on it, but it goes to the back of the net anyway. And it's Everton 1, Chelsea 0. Just before half time as well. And it's the ideal time to notch a goal, really. Just before half time. And we got a lead, Everton 1, Chelsea 0 here. And
it's a
fantastic finish by Jared De La Feu. Yeah. It was battened down to the ground really by Thibaut Courtois, but the Chelsea defenders couldn't keep it out of the back of the net really.
Mikel.
So on the clock of half time, Chelsea got their first chance of the match really. Oscar down to Pedro, cuts inside a few men. Pedro finds Diego Costa, who cuts inside and gives to Willian, who fires harmlessly over the ball. So it's
Oscar.
Ed Pierce have recorded that twice. Oh dear. That's not the news iMovie, isn't it? Well, yeah, I didn't do that on purpose. I'm very sorry. Too lazy to go back and fix it now. But it's Everton 1, Chelsea 0 at half time. I think a deserved lead. Chelsea did not really have any big chances in the first half. But in the second half, as you see, Diego Costa goes to Pedro. Back to Diego Costa. Turns back inside, has a go, and forces a fantastic save out of Tim Howard. Tim Howard has been consistently performing in the big games for us, making some big saves. And that's another one right there from the veteran keeper.
Pedro.
Chelsea keep coming in search of an equaliser. Fabregas to Diego Costa, back to Fabregas. Pedro to Azpilicueta. Putting inside the young, not young, but putting inside the Spanish left back, having a go, hits the post. Even he beat Tim Howard there. Tim Howard was beating all ends up, but still, Kurt Zuma for Chelsea. He tries to tip it up towards Azpilicueta, and Fabregas loses out. It's Ross Barkley, and Ross Barkley is 1-on-1 to make it 2-0. An unbelievable save by Thibaut Courtois. It's saved by him and somehow hits up onto the post. But this is how the game will finish. Everton 1, Chelsea 0. Delighted. We beat a big team like Chelsea. Haha. That's supposed to be me making fun of them. Definitely Tim Howard, man of the match. He had an absolutely fantastic game today. The veteran keeper.
Top of the table, we have new leaders in Arsenal
just more
with
player
13
training here.
points.
See the lads can get on.
Chelsea with 12 points. In
De La
third,
Feu
Norwich City with 10
what
points.
an absolute
In fourth, Everton
monster
with 10 points.
of a player.
In fifth,
Strick on Swansea at the Liberty Stadium for the second game of today's episode. I just decided to make a quick alteration to the starting lineup. Barry hasn't really been cutting the mustard, so I decided to bring in Mohamed Besic and see how he fares in this team. And that's all that I altered really. So let's get into the game. So we played at Liberty Stadium in Swansea for the second and final game of today's episode. Sorry about that.
Swansea City, and they play.
I actually feel ashamed of myself for that one. For those of you, I just
Everton in excellent form.
Well, anyway,
they certainly showed it in their home match, their last match against Chelsea.
Yeah, good solid 1-0 win, and capable of more of the same
that hadn't happened. I could have showed you what happened. But Tottenham gave us something else, or it was. Nothing that I would want it to be, however. So Swansea, not doing too well in the Premier League this season. They've got a good enough team to finish in the top half potentially, but they've not really been following in on that expectation.
This is Swansea City's team.
But it is, as you would expect, in their part. With the exception of not having Keeson Young in the starting lineup or Jefferson Montero. But apart from that, it's your average everyday Swansea City team, really.
Everton have made one change.
So the introduction of Mohamed Besic into the centre midfield, the only change for us. Barry has agreed in that role. De La Feu here for us. He finds Mohamed Besic, brings it forward to Romelu Lukaku, turns one way in that, and forces a fantastic save out of Gerhard Tremmel. Such brilliance from Romelu Lukaku, but blown for offside for some reason. Adair getting forward for Swansea.
his first
Wayne
move to...
Routledge to find Gylfi Sigurdsson, but saved by Tim Howard. Again making the big saves in the big games. Neil Taylor still coming for Swansea. To Cork, to Taylor.
That's a useful
Wayne Routledge in towards Sigurdsson again, and he heads it wide of the post. So Morales gets it here for us. He's going on an insane solo run. Finds Lukaku. Out to Gerard Deulofeu. What can he do here? He'll score. That's what he'll do. Gerard Deulofeu makes it Swansea 0, Everton 1. He scored the winner against Chelsea, and now he's given us the lead against Swansea. Swansea 0, Everton 1. Brilliant goal from Gerard Deulofeu. The perfectly weighted pass from Lukaku, and the shot from Deulofeu rifled into the top corner. Not really, but it just sounds cool, doesn't it? But was rifled though through the hands of Gerhard Tremmel. And it's Swansea 0, Everton 1. Kevin Morales gets it here for us. Goes this way and that. If I said the last one was an insane run by him, this one is even more so. He gets it back from James McCarthy. Goes through a goal. Held by Gerhard Tremmel. So half-time it was Swansea 0, Everton 1. And Swansea had managed to have a shot according to the statistics there. Like, we were so much better than they were.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from
Sorry,
him in the
man, I'm
first
struggling
half?
cold if that noise is being picked up in the background. Kevin
Morales
Morales getting forward for us. Having a go. And he hits the post from the curling effort. Kevin Morales with the curling shot hits the post.
Nick in the tackle.
And even later on here, Deulofeu winning it back. He turns inside onto his right foot. He has a go. It's saved by Gerhard Tremmel. Swansea getting forward now. Andre Ayew. A fantastic signing for Swansea hasn't it? But Routledge gets the ball and he smacks it against the post. And they get it back in. Gomes' header is against Tim Howard. And what on earth happened there? I'll tell you what happened. Andre Ayew hit the bar and then it went in. Neil Taylor swung it in. I don't know, like, it just doesn't make sense to me how that was an actual goal. How that actually happened, if you will. Put it lightly. But we weren't going to be denied. Straight from kickoff, Ross Barkley finds the ball. He's turning inside and out. He has a go. It's saved by Tremmel. So that was the game way it finished. Swansea 1, Everton 1. But I did give my man of the match there to Gerard Deulofeu, and you saw the match statistics there.
1. Newcastle United 2.
Some more player training. Deulofeu going up in his division. So in the next episode, we have West Brom as the first game. And the second game, get hyped. It's the Merseyside Derby. And I'll see you there for that episode tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.